Hello viewers, how are you all doing today? Today I'm going to show you how to make a crochet blanket with your fingers. And say for example, if you are new to crochet and you haven't decided yet whether you should invest in crochet hook or not, or it's a very big project and you don't have that sized hook, and then you can just use your fingers and yarns to make this kind of project. To begin with, you will need lots of yarn. So here I'm using 3 colored yarns, and let's start. To begin, you will have to do a slip knot. I've shown how to do that in many of my other tutorials, but you can also learn from here. It's very simple. Now, instead of using the crochet hook after doing the slip knot, we are going to put the slip knot in our finger and start creating chain space in there. So just wrap around the yarn your finger and pull through to make a chain space. So the amount of chain you will need depends on how big is your project going to be like. So if you are making a baby blanket, maybe you want to make 20 to 40 chains. See how beautifully the chain space is coming along, just like the way it would if you were using a crochet hook. Now let's move on to row 1. First of all, we will start with chain 2, which will act as a single crochet. Then we are going to skip 3 chains from the chain spaces and start from the 4th chain to do our single crochet. Put the finger inside the chain spaces and wrap the yarn around your finger, pull through the yarn. Now put the yarn around your finger again, wrap it around. We should have 2 loops in our finger at that time, and now pull that yarn strands through both the loops on your finger. That's it, your single crochet is ready. So just carry on doing it as you go along. So in this case, we'll count these 3 strands that I'm holding as a single strand of yarn. So if it makes sense. With this finger crochet technique, you'll have to know all the basic crochet technique that you would usually know, but instead of using the crochet hook, you are considering your finger as a crochet hook. You can make all sorts of projects with these big mats, blankets. I remember when I first started crocheting, I learned few techniques and ordered the crochet hook online, and it didn't arrive yet at the time, and I couldn't wait. So I made a blanket with this finger crochet technique, and I also made a flower just by doing finger crochet. So there's the amount of project you can do is endless. You can make any projects, you can turn any project into a finger crochet project. Row 1 is almost finished, so just going to do the last few single crochet. If you need to know how to make slip knots and single crochet, just follow my other tutorials. So our first row is finished. Now we'll turn the work around and start with row 2. For row 2 we'll start the same way, 2 chains which will count as a single crochet. Then we'll start doing single crochet from the next chain. The first chain we have done two chains on the first chain space, so we'll start with the second chain and put the finger inside, pull the yarn around the finger and pull the yarn throughout the loops, and that's it. The single crochet is ready. So just carry on doing it for the rest of your project, and let me know how you find it. If you have got any questions, I know some of you might find it a bit difficult, but for me I find it easier. When I started, I found it easier than using a crochet hook. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe me for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. Bye.